Alright team, welcome back to another video, a massive one today. You might remember a few weeks ago we had a little bit of a European trip. My club, FC United of Manchester, we take part in the Fenix Trophy and it's time for the next round, and in today's video we're off to Montenegro. Now I'm sure you'll remember from the last video, but if you weren't there for whatever reason, the Fenix Trophy is a European cup competition for semi-pro football clubs across Europe. The club that I play for, FC United, we've been involved in this cup competition for many years, and it's only grown over time. In the last round, we played against Prague Raptors. It was a two-legged game, first at home and then away in Prague, and we brought you along for that away trip. Over 200 FC United fans came with us. We won 3-0 away, 8-0 on aggregate, and as a reward for that, we now face Fans United, a club from Montenegro. And in all honesty, I don't know too much about them. I know that they won their last leg against an Italian club pretty comfortably, so I'm sure it's going to be a tough game. Frankie is taking me to the airport right now. We've got everything packed, we're ready to go. And as was the case last time, it's a little bit of an odd one because yesterday we were playing in our normal competition, the Northern Premier League, away at Workington AFC up in the Lake District. Very non-league type game. And then less than 24 hours later, we're flying out to Montenegro for a European Cup competition, which definitely the life. It's something that you'd probably only get with FC United at this level of football, I've got to say. But as players, we love it. It's pretty exciting, it's pretty fun. Never been to Montenegro before, but it should be a really cool trip. The plan is, we actually don't fly to Montenegro. We're flying from Manchester Airport to Albania and getting a bus from Albania to Montenegro and then playing the game tomorrow night. I'll tell you a little bit more about the game when we get to Montenegro, but first of all, let's get traveling. So the flight was from Manchester to Tirana in Albania, which was about 3 hours. There's Billy, another member of the GK Union. Once we got there, we knew that we had a pretty long bus trip to get to Montenegro. I never thought that I would be visiting Albania as part of kind of my football career, but it's another country to add to the list. It's always easier to travel when you're excited about the trip, but this was a very long bus journey. Not only did we have to cross into a different country, which meant waiting at the border and for passport control, but we also had the pleasure of watching another pretty poor Man United performance as they crashed out of the FA Cup when they faced Fulham. You're always a little bit unsure what the accommodation will be like on these type of trips, but we were well and truly treated with this one. A 5-star hotel, beautiful food buffet when we arrived, even though it was quite late, so a really good start to the trip. So, made it to the hotel. It is late, it's about 11 o'clock local time. Took us a long time to get here. Music's going, I'm not going to talk too much. I will tell you more in the morning, but day of travel done. Tomorrow, nice hotel. I'm prepping for the game in the evening, and I'll tell you more about the team that we're facing when I've woken up. Morning team. So, it's a nice sunny morning in Montenegro on match day. I'm going to give you a quick look at the room. Nice and big. I'm sharing with Billy, the other goalie. I'm sure you'll see him later on. So yeah, travel yesterday took a little bit longer than I thought, but it's a beautiful hotel. I think where we are is basically like the Montenegrin St. George's Park. Apparently this is the hotel that all the international teams stay at when they come and play in Montenegro. And I think the ground where we're playing this evening is part of that kind of Montenegrin FA training complex. Breakfast this morning, lovely buffet. I'm a massive fan of hotel breakfast, so personally really enjoyed that one. And then part of the hotel here, they've got a spa. So we went down for an hour, had a nice chill, tried to get moving a little bit, get the legs going after all that travel yesterday. The plan for this afternoon, I'm gonna have a little bit of a nap now. It's about 12:30. We've got our pre-match food at 2:30 and we kick off at 6 o'clock. But I don't know too much about the team that we're playing, but they're called Fans United. I think they are in the Montenegrin 3rd division. Now, the reason that Fans United are interesting is anyone can be a club member of Fans United. So on their website, you can buy membership of the club. I think it's for €10 a month or something like that. And by being a member, you get to decide everything that happens in the team. So who the players are, who the manager is, how they use the budget, that kind of thing. So I think they're trying to run the club in a slightly different way, trying to modernise it and build their way up through Montenegrin football. And in the last round of the Fenix Trophy, they played an Italian side. They won 7-2 on aggregate. And I think they won the home leg 5-0. So I think it'll be a tougher game than our last game against Prague Raptors. Our squad, we've got a very mixed squad. We've got some of the first team lads. I think there's probably 6 or 7 of us first team lads, and then a lot of the youth team lads as well. Looking forward to it. No idea what it's going to be like, but let's enjoy it. Let's go smash it. Should be good fun. Not bad, eh? Looking beautiful. Mountains in the background, sun's out. What a day for a game of footy. Right, time to get in the change rooms, get changed, and head out for the warm-up. Looking forward to this one. So, heading out for the pre-match warm-up before the game. If you would like to see a more in-depth video on what I do in my pre-match warm-up, all the different drills that I do, you can do so by following the link at the top of this screen. We actually did a video on that very, very recently. But the pitch, although it looked very nice from the sidelines and up in the stand, once you got down on it, it was quite soft. Long grass, quite a lot of divots, not the easiest pitch to play on. But walking out for the game, this was a pretty interesting experience. We weren't expecting the fireworks, nearly jumped out of my skin. We were expecting such incredible fan support from the FC United fans. I say it all the time, but the fact that they travel around the world to support us as a team is an incredible feeling and an incredible experience. To have so many fans coming all the way to Montenegro to support such a mixed team of first team and youth team lads shows how special this club is. We walked out, as you can even hear, they put on the Champions League music. That was something that I didn't think I'd be hearing anytime soon. But pretty cool experience to be walking out in Montenegro representing FC United. So kicking off with the game, we didn't know what to expect from the opposition. As you could see, they were pressing very aggressively right from the start. Here, it was important for me to take a good first touch and to find that pass out into the wide area. Create depth for your defenders when you're receiving back passes under pressure. Not the best pass from me there, but by creating depth, especially when opposition attackers are quite aggressive with their press, it gives you a little bit more time to pick your head up and find the right pass, like I tried to do there out into the wide area. We got a free kick, Jez hit it into the wall, and kind of 10-15 minutes in, we were starting to see that we could dominate the game. We could have more possession and we could create more chances. After that more enthusiastic start from Fans United, we started to get more of a hold on the game. Good ball in from Guy, good header, and the keeper does well to get down and make the save. Fans United were looking to hit us on the counter with balls over the top like this one, but again create depth, and I wasn't able to hit Guy just with that ball out into the wide area. Mousy does really well to beat his man, get into the box, and the defender does a good job to make the block before the cross got into the box. Opportunity for Chaz Ennis, unfortunately over the bar, but as you can see, we were just creating more and more chances. Here again, create depth, find your pass nice and early, get your head up to scan, and then if you need to, just keep your foot on the ball. If the press isn't coming and they don't want to press the goalie, take your time, let your team get set, and find the right pass to build up again. Chaz does a great 1-2 here with Jez, feeds it through to young Bob, who just puts it wide of the left-hand post. Apologies for the slightly poor quality of the stream, but we tried our best to get you the best highlights possible. Another good shot from Jez. Keeper does well to stand up, and he does well to keep hold of the cross from Chaz on the follow-up as well. One cross in from Fans United, but no one there on the end of it, and that was the end of the first half. As you can see from the stats, we dominated in terms of shots, we dominated in terms of ball possession, and from my point of view, I felt pretty safe. Not many shots to deal with, just a lot of building out from the back. Start of the second half quite similar. Jez with a really good header, and the goalie does well to get up and touch it over the bar. Good save. A corner from Fans United whipped in. We do well to clear, and then we're on the counter-attack. Another one of the young lads, Bob, using his pace to get as high up the pitch as possible, and a good challenge from the Fans United defender. Great ball in from Charlie. Jez with a chance. Goalie punches it away. Follow-up, unfortunately over the bar from young Alfie. But the young boys were doing a really good job in growing into the game, creating chances for themselves and working hard. Free kick, quite easy for me to collect. I get to the edge of the box, I want to release on the counter-attack, but unfortunately just get a little bit under that ball, so I'm not able to get the distance on it that I want to. The defender helps me out with a slightly poor header, and somehow the referee gives a free kick against Jez. This was a very common theme. A lot of rolling around on the floor, a lot of very soft yellow cards, but that's something that you deal with when you're playing away from home. Another good save from their goalie. That's 2 or 3 great saves to have kept them in it. Late free kick for Fans United, whipped into the box. We're not able to clear it well. It bounces in the 6-yard box, and somehow, with I think the first shot on target, Fans United managed to score and make it 1-0. As you can see, they're pretty excited about it. We don't defend the free kick well enough, but that's something that you have to be ready for, and it's definitely a lesson for us to learn. End of the game, we're just trying to create chances. I probably shouldn't have forced that one long. A little bit of a ricochet off an arm. Thankfully, the linesman saw that one and gave the free kick. But a long ball away, and that was it. End of the first leg, and it's a 1-0 defeat in Montenegro. Morning team, hope you're good. We've got a lovely view this morning for post-match recovery. Been in the pool, been in the spa. The game last night, I don't know how we lost that game, if I'm being honest. I think I touched the ball less than 5 times with my hands. I think that might be the ultimate robbery. I'm not sure I've seen one as bad as that before. But thankfully, it's 2 legs. We play them again on Saturday. Absolutely love the trip. This competition, I've really enjoyed it. The Prague trip, this trip, hotel's been brilliant. People have been really friendly. Fans United went all out with the stadium and the fireworks and all the build-up and everything, which was pretty cool. And overall, I thought we played well. Very, very proud of the young lads that played. Thought they put in a brilliant performance. For lads that don't normally play with the first team, to travel with us, to get a lot of minutes and to show that they were more than capable is a big achievement for them. And I'm just frustrated that we didn't get the win that we deserved with our performance. But as I say, 2 legs. We play them again on Saturday at home for part 2 of this matchday vlog, which will be coming out next week. So you'll see how the second leg goes. But after last night, we'll definitely be going full strength, no holds barred, to try and get some revenge and to win and progress to the next round. Anyway, bus is coming in a minute. Time to head to the airport and to head back home. Let's get travelling again. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed coming along on our little European away trip for the Fenix Trophy. If you did, please hit that like button down below. It helps us out loads. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we have the second leg video coming next week. But thank you for watching. Take care, and we'll speak to you in a bit.